The Art of the Journey, a soulful guide to personal growth through realistic goals and daily improvements. In a world obsessed with instant success and overnight transformation, it's easy to overlook the quiet magic of steady growth. We've been conditioned to dream big, hustle hard, and push beyond our limits, but often this leads to burnout, disconnection, and a hollow sense of achievement. The truth is, meaningful change doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from intentional, consistent movement in the right direction. In this guide, we'll explore how setting realistic, reachable goals and committing to daily improvements can create a deeply rewarding journey of growth for your mind, body, and spirit. Why start small? What stops us from starting? Often it's the weight of our own expectations. We set the bar so high that the thought of climbing toward it feels paralyzing. But what if you began with a question? What can I do today that moves me forward just a little bit? This mindset shift isn't about shrinking your dreams. It's about building a bridge to them. Every great transformation starts with one step. Whether it's committing to 5 minutes of meditation, choosing one healthy meal, or reaching out to someone you care about, those small actions matter. Here's a practical solution. Start a one-step journal. Each morning, write down one small, achievable action that aligns with your bigger goal. Reflect on how it made you feel and what you learned. Let's look at setting realistic, reachable goals. Big dreams are beautiful. They light our inner fire, but if we don't break them into tangible parts, they can become overwhelming. The power lies in setting reachable goals, ones that challenge you without crushing your momentum. Ask yourself, is this goal realistic based on my current energy, resources, and commitments? For example, if your dream is to run a marathon but you haven't jogged in years, don't lace up for 10 miles on day one. Start with a walk, then a jog, then a run. Each step builds your endurance and confidence. The same logic applies to your spiritual path, relationships, career, or creativity. The solution could be to use the SMART method: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to break down your dream into goals you can actually complete. For every big vision, set 3 to 5 micro goals you can accomplish within the next month. So, make daily improvements to compound the effects of progress. So, how do you eat an elephant? Well, one bite at a time. The same goes for change. You know? Are you willing to be just a little bit better than yesterday? Honestly, that's all it takes. Those small, daily improvements, they really add up to massive results over time. In fact, the compound effect is probably one of the most underappreciated forces in personal development. Tiny tweaks to your habits, your thoughts, and your behaviors will eventually redefine your entire life. So, what should you do? Just pick one area of your life, maybe health, relationships, mindset, or creativity, and track one improvement a day. You can use a habit tracker or simply jot it down in your phone. Embrace the journey and, keep the destination clear. We often think, once I reach this goal, I'll be happy. But what if happiness is actually the path? What if the joy is in the effort, the learning, the becoming? When we obsess over the destination, we totally miss the beauty of the road we're on. That's where the real transformation happens. In the quiet consistency, in those subtle upgrades, in the personal wins that no one else sees. Ask yourself, am I enjoying the process? What is this teaching me about myself? Try this. Each week, write a short reflection on what you're learning, not just what you're achieving. Capture the struggles, the surprises, and even the synchronicities. Let your journey tell its own story. Overcome setbacks with self-compassion and grace. Let's be real. Some days you'll miss the mark. You'll skip the gym, lose your temper, maybe even doubt your path. That doesn't mean you failed. Growth isn't a straight line. Can you meet yourself with compassion instead of criticism? One bad day doesn't erase all the good you've done. It just means you're human. When you stumble, ask yourself, what do I need right now? Grace or grit? Sometimes you need rest. Sometimes you need a push. Learn the difference and honor it. Mind-body-spirit alignment is, really in the process. True growth isn't only about achieving more. It's about, becoming more whole. That means honoring your body's rhythms, your mind's clarity, and your spirit's wisdom. Are your goals aligned with your highest values? Are you fueling your body with what it needs? Are you giving your spirit space to breathe and reflect? In your weekly reflections, check in with yourself and honestly, make it a ritual. Ask yourself, what does my body need this week? What is my mind focused on? What is my spirit calling for? Embrace the collective energy, really feed off it. Understanding your journey impacts others. This isn't just about you. When you grow, you elevate the people around you. Your presence, your peace, your purpose, they ripple out into your relationships and communities. Ask yourself, how is my growth contributing to the greater good? Your journey can become a source of hope, inspiration, and even healing for others. So, hey, this week, try choosing just one person to uplift. Maybe send them a message, share a bit about your own growth, or even just hold space for them. You'll notice, when you give energy, it really does multiply. And finally, just remember, you are already on your way. You don't have to completely overhaul your life overnight. You definitely don't need to chase after perfection. What really matters is consistency, being honest with yourself, and having faith in your own unfolding path. With realistic goals, daily progress, and a mindful heart, you're already living the journey. So ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that my future self will thank me for? Now go do that, and just let the rest unfold in divine timing. Hey, subscribe, like the video, and visit beonewithme.com. More is coming from the heart for the soul. Remember, a smile can make someone's day. The right words may, change their life. Be you. Be one with me.